You see this man here, Kelvin Sampa. He is a true definition of never bite the finger that feeds you. You see, many of you in this life have been helped by people, and you have turned around against them, insulted them, and disrespected them. This is what this man did. When PF was in power, Kelvin Sampa was enjoying youth empowerment, was enjoying as a youth leader, was enjoying the luxuries of traveling all over the world, enjoying money. But as soon as the Patriotic Front lost, he lost that solidarity for the Patriotic Front, especially President Lungu, and started rallying behind President Hakainde Hichilema. You see, many of the Sampas exist in life. You help them at their lowest point. You raise them to be people that are successful in life, and then they pay you back with evil. This is what this man did. So when he decided to be close to President Hakainde Hichilema and the Upnd and defected to the Upnd, some were clapping for him, but I, for one, said this is a sign that indeed people who are in politics, they don't mean well for others. It's just all about where they can eat. President Lungu has been going through a lot of things. Not like I support him. You know my stance on that. But the fact that you were eating with this man, you should have stood by him. So he decides, let me join the Upnd so that I should be immune from some evil deeds, Abi. So he joined. But little did he know that him joining made him even more vulnerable, and he was at close par with these people, and they were able to determine what he's been doing secretly. So presently he has been incarcerated. He is in jail. I don't know whether he's on bond. I don't even know what's happening to him for so many numerous things, fraudulent things. And there's a police statement that was issued by Mr. Ray Hamonga stating that he has so many fraudulent charges on his name. On the 9th of October, Kelvin Sampa was arrested by the Zambia Police Service, and they informed the public of his arrest, stating that it was in connection with various offenses, including obtaining money by false pretenses, possession of counterfeit notes, and possession of paper implements, intending to defraud and do fraud in Zambia. And these offenses are contrary to the Zambia Penal Code of Section 309, 370, and 351, where it says in Chapter 87 that you cannot obtain money by false pretenses, and a sum of $80,000 was obtained from Mr. Satoshi, a Japanese national, in conjunction with Mr. Mabo Martin. They duped a Japanese national, promising him gold when in fact they had no gold. Second count as well is counterfeit currency. Mr. Sampa was further found in possession of $4,900 counterfeit. The notes were not genuine. Again, he was in possession of paper implements for forgery. Additionally, Mr. Sampa was found with paper intended to resemble special paper used for manufacturing currency notes. And Police Public Relations Officer Ray Hamonga stated that they have been formally arrested and charged for the aforementioned offenses, and they have assured the public that they remain committed to safety and integrity. You see, Kelvin Sampa, everything that is happening to you, you deserve it. Because if you had stood by the people who helped you to be what you are, you wouldn't have made yourself vulnerable, okay? Because you want to continue eating. Haven't you eaten enough? You want to continue eating. You want to continue chewing. Even in this government, you want to chew. Instead of allowing even the Upnd youths to be enjoying you, you want to chew even in this government. Now, what for you all? Anyway, anything that is happening to you, some people will say, oh no, let's feel pity. Me, I have no pity for you. Because a man, he reaps what he sows. And what is in your heart, that wickedness, is what you saw at the end of the day. Instead of you standing behind President Lungu that helped you, a nobody, to be where you became. You were doing some charity things, before. And through those charity things, you found yourself somehow, somewhere in the patriotic front. And there you were enjoying yourself. You now want to enjoy in the UPND government. UPND government, abaseke chimbuya. If you know you've been doing evil, just know that UPND government abaseke chimbuya. Anyway, we wish you well, even with your court dates, and hope you will have solidarity from the UPND government. Instead, you could have stood with President Lungu, and people from the PF would have stood by you. Nombabale kusekafe all over social media. I say anyway, let me just show people that in this life, be careful what you are sowing. You want to inherit enemies because so and so is an enemy with this one, and you want to eat alone, you want to be favored by those people. Abengi, you are entering into hot soup, into hot pepper. Life is spiritual. Whatever care for some of the things that you do. Don't just jump into a river. You can't even swim. So now you are enjoying what the PF should have been enjoying on their behalf. They have used you as a scapegoat. So they're going to use you as a sign that they are teaching people lessons. Yes. And you definitely deserve this. And you deserve it. People say, no, a woman of God. There are some things that umutima wa muntu. The Bible even tells us that what is in the heart of men is wickedness. You were so wicked towards somebody who helped you, and you expect sympathy. Sympathy, you understand? But guys, this is a lesson. Before you befriend people, before you join them politics or whatever you want to do, be careful where you're going. You could have been better off resigning from whatever you were doing, wherever you were, and just keeping quiet in your lane. But you joining the UPND. So now you are a UPND member incarcerated. And the PF will not agree that you are a PF member. But if you had kept your cool, your lane, you wouldn't have been trailed for them to find out that you had so many activities going on. The problem is when people are eating, they want to continue eating and eating and eating. Okay? Anyway, enjoy. We'll follow up this case. It's a girl, Times.